In the spring of 1902, the grand steamship the Elysium set sail from Liverpool. She was a marvel of her time, towering iron hull, polished wooden decks, chandeliers glittering in the dining hall. On board were 117 passengers, merchants, wealthy families, sailors, and a handful of immigrants chasing a new life across the sea. The weather was calm, the horizon clear, but the Elysium would never reach its destination. For 3 days, everything seemed ordinary. The captain logged fair winds, the passengers dined and laughed, and the crew worked their routines. But on the fourth night, strange things began. Sailors reported hearing a sound that seemed to rise from the depths, a deep, echoing hum, like a choir trapped beneath the waves. At first, it was dismissed as the groaning of the ship's metal hull. But by the following evening, passengers whispered that they too had heard it, sometimes below deck, sometimes in their cabins, as if the sound were following them. Then came the fog, thick, unnatural, and clinging like smoke. The crew lit lanterns, but the mist swallowed the light, turning the ship into a drifting shadow. The compass needle spun wildly, refusing to hold north. The stars vanished, even the moon seemed to dim. Still, the captain pressed forward, insisting they'd push through. On the sixth night, a steward rushed to the captain's quarters, pale and shaking. "Sir, the sea is gone," he stammered. When the captain followed him, he saw the impossible. The ship was gliding, not on water, but on something black and glassy, like polished stone stretching endlessly to the horizon. No waves, no spray, only the creaking of the hull and the distant hum that had now grown louder. Passengers gathered at the rails, staring into the black expanse. Some swore they saw faint shapes moving beneath the surface, figures too large, too deliberate to be fish. One woman fainted when she claimed she saw a pale face staring back at her through the darkness below. By dawn, the ship's clock stopped. Pocket watches refused to tick. The lamps burned without oil, flickering with a cold, bluish flame. The air smelled faintly of sulfur, mixed with something sweet and rotten. Several passengers tried to pray, but their voices carried strangely, echoing back as if mocked by unseen walls. On the eighth day, the first disappearance was reported. A young boy last seen playing on the deck simply vanished. His toy ball was found rolling gently near the railing. No splash, no cry, just gone. Then a sailor and another passenger, each vanishing left behind only silence. Panic spread. Families clutched their children. Passengers begged the captain to turn back, but the fog never lifted. There was no sign of shore, no birds, no horizon, just endless black glass beneath and choking mist above. And the hum, always the hum. By the 10th night, madness had taken root. Some passengers raved that they saw doorways glowing faintly in the mist, leading to places they could not describe. One man leapt overboard, screaming that he had seen the city beneath the sea. His body never surfaced. The ship's final log entry, written by a trembling hand, read only, "We are not where we should be. The sea has taken us elsewhere." Then silence. Decades later, in 1937, a fishing vessel off the coast of Iceland reported a strange sight. A massive iron ship drifting aimlessly through the fog. Its nameplate read the Elysium. When a boarding party climbed aboard, they found the ship pristine, tables set with plates, lamps still burning with that strange cold flame. But not a single soul was on board. No bodies, no skeletons. Only 117 neatly folded sets of clothing laid out in the dining hall, as if each passenger had calmly undressed and vanished into thin air. And deep in the captain's cabin, Etched into the wooden wall with something sharp were the words, "The sea remembers." The ship was towed toward shore, but in the night the fog returned. When morning came, the Elysium was gone once more. It has never been seen again. Even now, sailors whisper of her, an endless ghost ship that sails not on any sea we know, but into nowhere. And if you listen closely on nights when the ocean is quiet, you might just hear it too, that low, haunting hum rising from the deep.
To this day, no one knows what took the ship or its passengers. Some say it slipped into another world. Others claim it still sails, appearing only in fog, carrying whispers of those lost long ago. This is the story of the ship that sailed into nowhere, a mystery that still haunts the sea. You've been watching Legends in Light, where the unknown comes alive.